If you're thinking about studying in Sweden and wondering how much it will cost to live here as an international student, then you are in the right place. Before moving to any country, it's important to know or have idea what that their average living cost is in order for you to plan properly. In today's video, I'll break down the real cost of living for international students in Sweden, from rent to groceries to transport and entertainment. So if you're planning to move to Sweden, then do well to stick around to the end of this video. To my subscribers, to my new subscribers, to the returning subscribers, you guys, thank you so much for stopping by again for another video. My name is Kindness for my new subscribers, and I share my knowledge about studying, working, and thriving here in Sweden. Please do well to hit the subscribe button to get more content about my life here in Sweden, studying, working, and living here in Sweden. So without much wasting much time, let's head over to today's video. First up, let's talk about housing. One of the biggest expenses you are going to face as an international student is housing cost. In fact, housing will take a big chunk of your monthly expenses. So, depending on the city, rent can vary depending on the city. So, in Stockholm, expect to pay around 7,000 to 12,000 Swedish per month for student apartments. In Gothenburg, expect to pay between 6,000 to 10,000 SEK per month. In smaller cities like Umeå or Lund, you might find places for 4,000 to 8,000 Swedish SEK. Now, if you are looking for a budget-friendly option, I would suggest a shared apartment. Shared apartment and student dorms are your best options. These usually cost 20 to 30% less than the normal private housing. So you want to consider a shared apartment, especially for these you that are single. When I arrived Sweden, I stayed in a shared apartment with my partner. Like, it was a 5 room apartment, so it was a shared apartment. It's just for you to it's just like a landing ground for you. It's not as if you're going to stay there forever. So just use it as a landing ground so that when you get your footings, you can get a proper and better apartment. So one thing that's going to take your money is your rent. So have that at the back of your mind. So next up is groceries. Groceries is one thing you must spend money on, whether you like it or not. On average, a student spends about 2,500 to 3,000 Swedish crowns per month on groceries. If you are looking to save money, avoid eating outside. Avoid it, because to be honest, when you eat this meal, you will get full now. In the next 2 hours, you are getting hungry again. So you go and spend more money. But when you take that money and use it to shop for something good and cook a meal at home, you are going to see the benefit of it, and it's better for you. So cooking home cooked meal or home cooked food is a sure bet for you to save cost as an international student. So try to come with some food stuff so that whatever you are buying here will be like an add-on to what you already have. So the next big thing you are going to spend your money on as an international student is transport. Now, a monthly bus or train pass can cost around 500 to 900 SEK. Now, in Stockholm, I remember when I went to Stockholm, bus ticket there was, I think, 750. I don't know how much it will be now. That was back then in 2022. Right now, probably it will be 800 or 900. Why in smaller cities you can get for 500, 600, right? So transport is going to take your money. If you live close to the university, you might decide to work, but most of the time you will need to maybe take a bus because the weather is cold. You cannot be walking in the cold weather because you want to save money. Yeah, maybe you don't have the money, which we understand, but it's always important to like have a bus ticket. But if you feel you don't always use the bus all the time, then you can buy single ticket, like pay as you go. Whenever you want to enter a bus, you buy for the one you want to use. Normally when you buy a single ticket, it lasts you, depending on the city, some city is 1 hour, some other cities 1 hour 30 minutes. So after 1 hour 30 minutes, the ticket is expired. So you can plan your journey in such a way that you know that, okay, when I buy this ticket, it's going to last me for 1 hour 30 minutes. So plan whatever activity you want to do around that 1 hour 30 minutes, so that you'll be able to use it again to go back to your lodge or to your hostel. Now, for those of you that would like to save money, you can get yourself a bicycle. Riding bicycle in Sweden is a normal thing for everybody. Now, a bicycle, depending on the price and who you buy it from, or and how depending on how new the bicycle is, it costs around 700 to 1,000 sec, depending on how new the bicycle looks, right? So then all you need to do, there's always parking space for bicycles. So when you buy a bicycle, make sure you buy a chain to chain the bicycle, because there's still bicycles every day here. So bicycle is the easiest thing to steal, so you have to buy a very big and heavy lock to lock your bicycle when you park it, right? So bicycle will help you. It can, with a bicycle you can get a job, like all these food delivery jobs, so it's going to help you. So make sure to get a bicycle if you don't want to be taking bus. Now, another thing you need to spend your money on is internet. Why most apartments have internet included in the rent, you will need a personal internet for most times when you step out or when you are not within the reach of the public internet in the area, right? Sometimes you need this internet, maybe when you want to buy ticket on your phone to enter a bus, you need internet to buy the ticket on your phone. So you spend on internet. So depending on the internet provider you choose, for me, I recommend Leica. It's very student friendly and it's not so expensive compared to Convic and Telia, right? So Leica is very cheap for students. So you can get like 10 gig for about 149 Swedish crowns per month. It also comes with unlimited calls for a period of 1 month. So you can call as much as you want for a period of 1 month without interruption. So internet will cost you 149 crowns. Now let's include some miscellaneous expenses like entertainment. Maybe you want to hang out with your friends. In Sweden, everybody pays for themselves. So you don't expect your friends to tell you, oh, Chike, come, let's hang out, and you're expecting them to pay for you. No. So bear in mind that when you hang out with your friends, you are going to pay for yourself. So for miscellaneous expenses, we can say 1,000 SEK every month, right? Now, some of you may decide not to go out because you are trying to save money. So, but for those of you that will, let's budget 1,000 SEK for miscellaneous expenses. Then we have your haircut. We have haircut for about 300 Swedish crowns. I don't know how much it will be now, but it's usually between 300 to 500 for haircut. This is the reason why I told you, try to learn how to make these things yourself. In fact, this hair on my hair, I made it myself because I saved myself 800 Swedish crowns. That's just to make the hair. I haven't even bought extension. So I already have an extension that I just used to make my hair. So it saved me a lot of cost. Even we that have been in the country for a very long time, we still try to see ways to save cost. So if you can barb yourself or barb your children or barb your partner's hair, it's going to save you a lot of cost. But in situations where you cannot, just know that barbing of hair is going to take you 300 to 500 crowns. Then if you are a lady, making your hair should cost around 800 to 1,000 crowns. So yeah, that's for miscellaneous expenses. So for the ladies, when coming here, try to come with hair extensions that either you can use for yourself, or maybe if you decide that you want someone else to do for you, you can use it for yourself. It's way cheaper to come with it than to buy hair. It's really expensive. So if possible, just buy this kinky hair that you can keep using and using and using till you are tired of using, right? So that's that about miscellaneous expenses. So looking at the total estimate for a single international student in Sweden, you typically spend between 8,000 to 14,000 SEK per month, depending on your lifestyle and the city you choose. For those of you coming with kids, this cost may be a little bit high, but this video is not to scare you. At the end of the day, you just need to cut your cost according to your size. You can get a very cheap apartment, but most times the cheaper apartments are usually in the in the rural areas, like not where like where the bus, like if you live in the city, buses comes every 15 minutes, sometimes 10 minutes. But when you live in the deep in inner place, the buses can come maybe 30 minutes, 1 hour, so depending. So if you go deep into the rural places, you are going to get very cheap apartment. But then again, you need to time yourself when it comes to using the bus, right? So as with other countries, cost of living in Sweden is, it's might seem a bit high, to be honest, but if you plan properly, if you budget properly, you can manage it. See, you will survive. I promise you, you are going to survive. Just the most important thing is for you to come in here first, and you are going to navigate all these things. So these videos I'm making is just to give you a rough idea, give you a rough information, so that when you are making your plans, like for me, when I'm making my plans, I always like to like a little bit inflate the price, so that I, when I meet surprises along the way, I don't get the disturbed or shaking, you get. So this, just work around this budget. It's better you plan, you do an expectation of high expectation, so that when you come and you see something less, you'll be like, oh, this is good. Do you understand? So, but like I said, you are going to thrive here, I promise you. So don't allow these videos to make you, oh, it's very expensive. No, we, all of us, we've been there, we've done it, and we are still surviving, and you too, you're going to survive, right? And that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you found this very insightful and helpful. I hope it gives you the insight that you need. If you have any video requests you want me to make, please leave it in the comment section, and I'll be glad to make a video just like this. Once again, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and leave a comment if you have any comment. And if you enjoyed watching the video, please leave a comment. I enjoy reading your comments. I enjoy replying to your comments. So leave a comment. Thank you again, and I'll see you in my next video. Hey, though.